Yeah, maybe. Maybe we might get one before
Because that's
then. When does Aquaman come out?
Sometime in 2018. I know that.
I thought it was the end. I thought it was November 2018. So if that goes by that,
or maybe it's like
Aquaman
earlier in the year, and then Justice League Part 2 later in the year.
Have they even filmed Justice League Part 2?
I have no idea, but it only takes like a couple months to make a movie.
Well, I had found out, and I had found
to
out.
shoot a movie, maybe.
Well, I had found out, and I could be wrong.
Just don't cut anything.
So correct
Jesus
me if
Christ.
I'm wrong, but it's my understanding that Patty Jenkins was not. It was just a one-picture deal with her, the director.
Yeah, but she'll get.
But now she has the playing field. It's in her
Absolutely,
hands now.
she can name her price at this point.
She's going to easily be one of the highest-paid directors.
Yeah, unless Warner Brothers just says "fuck off," which would be a terrible fucking move.
And I can see Warner Brothers doing that because they've made some really dumb decisions in the past.
I don't know that. I mean,
I don't think Jeff Johns and Zack Snyder would sit back and allow that to happen. With the success of this, they're going to go, you pay that woman whatever the fuck she wants.
If she says she wants a dragon, you get her a goddamn dragon.
I don't care if you got a CGI one from fucking the Dothraki army coming across the water. You get her a fucking dragon.
She wants Jason Momoa in Khal Drogo's outfit the entirety of filming.
Just sitting
Done.
next to her, not on film, just sitting next to her.
Patty, why am I here?
Call me your moon and your stars. Do it now in Dothraki. So he would have to do that. And
she just has him sitting next to her and she just strokes his beard for good luck.
Fuck, I would stroke his beard for good luck.
I would stroke many things.
Yeah, shut up.
He is a really handsome man, though.
Especially whenever he throws tomahawks and then drinks beer.
Yeah, that's true.
That's probably one of the most popular videos on the internet right now.
Hey, I'm just Momoa. I like beer and tomahawks. You're like, you know what? I'm okay with that. Do it again. I want to see it.
Rewind.
So do you think he'll have as his trident throwing skills would be on par with his hatchet throwing skills?
No.
No.
I imagine it'll be a CGI trident head, and it'll be a javelin. It'll be him throwing a javelin with a trident.
I just want one person to look at him and be like, "Where'd you get a trident?"
Oh, I would kill for that. I'm the king of Atlantis, dude. Or no, he's like, I'm Atlantean, bro.
Brick, what do you have? It's a gun from the future. Where did you get a gun from the future?
I love Anchorman 2 so much.
Really?
I watched that whole fight scene the other day.
It's one of the best parts of the
Is that
whole
a Minotaur? That's not even history.
That's the only thing for that movie that was even worth it.
The mighty Minotaur.
He's like,
the ghost of Stonewall Jackson.
we're news just told much, much, much later.
Jim Carrey and Marion Cotillard are the fucking Canadian news.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're firing hockey pucks at him. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
That is the whole reason I love that movie. That movie is amazing to me because of that scene. That and Chicken of the Cave.
Yeah.
Champ owns the restaurant, and they're so broke they don't actually sell fried chicken. It's fried bats.
There's a bat flying around. He goes, "Is that bat?" Chicken of the Cave.
Rick or Champ, no one calls him that.
Not a lot of meat on those bones, but
you want a wing? And it's like literally a big deep fried bat wing.
Yeah.
He bottle fed a fucking shark.
Goddamn right he did.
What?
Fucking hell yeah.
He installs the deep fryer on the
much,
Winnebago, and then they freaking crash it.
It's cruise control.
Who's
Who's driving? It's cruise control.
Love that movie. God, I love that movie.
We're way off topic, but that's it, man. I mean, that's
the big news so far.
That's it. Of course, we've been away for a week. You know, noses in a Injustice video game, which is
worth it. So worth it.
Amazing.
I mean, a much needed break never hurts.
Buy it now.
No, it's good, man. Red Hood coming out today.
Yes.
At midnight.
Or no, it comes out the morning.
Yeah, it'll be. I think the countdown was like 13 hours or something like that.
I thought it said 18.
Okay. Was it 18?
I think it said 18.
I don't know. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning or something. Our time, 9 Central.
Time to call in sick.
Do it.
I'm thinking about it. I kind of wanted to save it for next week, but who knows?
Call in sick.
I have 4 days of vacation and 2 sick days. I can take off a whole week and get paid the entire week to not go.
And then we could phone conference and then race each other to 20.
But
Because it's not like we'd have any gear to help with his experience.
No, that's when you go into a never-ending fight on the multiverse, and you get gear, and then you...
That would be the smart move to level up. It would take forever, but I mean, you wouldn't have to do anything.
No,
it would take roughly the same amount of time it would. Well, not really, because you would have 2...
I would go in and level to 5.
And then start from there.
In single fight. And then I would go into multiverse events, probably. That way I know what I'm doing.
I applied for jobs today while I was doing multiverse events.
Ooh. You join the ranks of Kalen over here with his job that he likes to throw around everywhere?
Oh, but one of the jobs I applied for is painting backdrops for a theater, and I get overtime, benefits, and it's full-time pay. And all I have to do is paint backdrops. I'm like, okay, I'll apply for that. Why not?
That seems like a good use of your art degree.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what do you plan on doing, history major?
Teaching.
I applied for some teacher positions as well.
In an expanding state. Let's see, my prospects are a lot wider because I'm moving states. Moving away from a state that is shrinking in population to a state that is growing exponentially in population.
Colorado?
Yeah.
He just wants to teach while high.
No.
Take
that
it.
would be amazing.
We're going to study the history of hemp.
I mean, if you think about it, those kids would be a lot more open to learning and being zonked out. So it's not like you'd have to worry about any of those ruffians.
Is it time for a How High reference?
You going to smoke Ben Franklin's finger?
No. Study high, take tests high, get high grades.
Get high grades?
Wake up to Doohast every morning?
Like, you won't have any hostile students because everyone's going to be so fucking mellow.
That ghost strain.
Well, what's funny is I didn't realize just how many different things you can buy in Colorado that are laced with pot. Like, there's like gummy bears.
Literally everything is laced with pot.
I've never tried a gummy bear.
The gummy bear is made with like the THC wax or something. Oil.
But the problem with edibles and stuff like this is way off topic. The problem with edibles is that there's no consistency. So you could have one gummy bear that has a bunch of THC, or
a gummy bear that doesn't,
and then a bear that doesn't. And not to mention that, but edibles are processed differently because they're processed by your liver.
Yeah.
And so it's not that immediate high like whenever you're smoking marijuana. And so whenever you eat it or you ingest it, it gets processed through your kidneys and your liver, and therefore it takes a little bit longer. So the problem with edibles are idiots. And so people that do edibles,
they'll eat a lot.
Will eat some, and then they're like, I don't feel nothing, and then they'll eat more, and then all of a sudden they start, oh, that's it, I feel high now. And it's like, oh, you just double dosed. Stupid.
It's like now the room is spinning, everything is purple.
Keisha, her boyfriend DC, ate 4 pop brownies at a party and came home and just. It was literally like he was on another planet. Like he walks in and he's just like, "Hi, everybody."
Well, it's a different kind of
yes,
high.
You are.
It's not a head high. It's a whole body high. So you're just.
Oh yeah, he was. I'm surprised he wasn't just jelly, but like he was standing. Granted, he's 300 pounds and 250 of it's muscle.
Oh my!
Like he's a very large individual.
Need like elephant tranquilizer or some shit.
Michael Clark Duncan in Armageddon. Yeah. That big.
Yeah.
Not
as tall, but that big around.
Hey, he played Kilowog.
He did play Kilowog.
We've come full circle. It happened.
Actually, so we were talking about Wonder Woman. I took Morgan and the friend of hers that's staying with us for this 2 weeks to go see it. And her friend had never seen a superhero movie, and Morgan had only really seen the Marvel. I made her watch the other 2 DC movies with me, and
3 DC movies.
And having watched Wonder Woman, though,
I know Man of Steel was really good,
and I keep looking at their reactions to the movie, and so what'd you guys think? And they're like, that was really, 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 really good. And like, she's a badass. I want to know more about her. I'm like, that's the reaction you're supposed to get when you're a first-time viewer.
And that's a reaction that somebody that we all know didn't have whenever they watched it.
Yeah.
I still don't understand
how. I don't get it.
Who?
I literally don't. I'll tell you afterwards. But I did see some idiot on. There was a post on Tumblr and it was an article talking about how great Wonder Woman's doing, and someone commented on this and said, I don't know how I feel about what message is this sending to our. I don't feel comfortable with the message this is sending to our kids. Someone's like, what, that war is bad and women are amazing? He's like, no, that DC is going to make quality movies from here on out.
Wow.
Did he just get done watching Man of Steel?
I like Man of Steel.
Did you not like Man of
I
Steel?
love Man of Steel, man.
Me too. No, everyone forgets about Man of Steel, but they're mainly talking about
Well,
BVS and Suicide
let's be real here. The gap between Man of Steel and BVS is a huge gap.
3 or 4 years.
3 years.
3 years.
Well, BVS dropped 2016.
Yes.
Man of Steel. I thought Man of Steel was 2012 or 2011.
No, 2013.
2013.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was later than that.
No, they took their time.
A 3-year gap in between
I liked Man of
movies
Steel a
is
lot.
not abnormal.
No, but
We're just not used to it now because every year we get 5 superhero movies now?
Ooh, other
So
news.
such
Totally
a-
forgot about it. Black Panther teaser trailer.
Oh shit, I forgot about that too. Do you think
Did you
that's a
watch
good thing? Yeah, I watched it.
I liked it a lot.
I mean, it looks good. The poster for it looks like absolute shit, but the teaser trailer
are they still going with the 80s?
Yeah,
No,
what is
he's
with
like-
that with Phase 3? It's like 80s.
he's sitting in a throne, but it's like really bad. Like I can't think of it. Photoshop. It's like bad Photoshop for their teaser poster where he's sitting on his throne. But I think it'll be interesting because this takes on a different story,
And it's the director of Creed, which was one of my favorite
and
movies.
he's amazing.
Creed was super good.
Like the director of Creed, and then there are 2 other women who are working on like costumes and production design, and one of the women I think working production design also did Moonlight
I need to see
and
that.
Creed
I'll have to borrow that from you
and
sometime
several
to watch.
other movies. So I mean, the crew working on Black Panther
Amazon
is
Prime, I think, for free.
Oh yeah, I got Amazon Prime. I'll just watch it there then.
oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good addition for Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime actually gets a lot of good ones. But anyways, you were saying, so the crew is a lot of really well-respected individuals
Right,
working
like they're
together.
great at their job. So hopefully that Black Panther doesn't fall into the Marvel trap of that formulaic nonsense that they've been putting in all their movies,
Well,
and less less camp, less quippy dialogue. So you actually get kind of more of a serious tone with this movie, and they do the character justice because.
well, is
Looking off into distance.
Is it an
Not
origin
looking someone
story, or
directly
is
in
it
the
set after the events of?
I think it's going to be a
Civil
little
War?
bit of both because it's very much after Civil War because he is king now.
See, and I think the director will do an amazing job only because the way Creed came out, Creed was. I think it was when Hastings opened when Creed came out, and I had more people asking me about Rocky then than I thought possible, and it was because of that one movie. Because the last Rocky movie came out in 2006, before Creed, and it was the idea that like if he can revitalize a franchise like that that's been dead for years,
Yeah,
then my money is on the fact that he can probably
I think
make Black Panther
Black Panther is going to
fantastic
be
film.
their Wonder Woman.
No.
Because no, well, I mean maybe not
Black Panther is
as
the first.
successfully, but
Well,
Black Panther is the first black superhero, and Wonder Woman was the first female superhero. So it
Yeah,
means a
but
lot.
he's not
to,
the first black superhero film. Blade is.
Oh, shut up!
It is.
Blade is technically the first black superhero film.
Technically, it is, yeah, because that is a Marvel product.
And I really
but
want
this
Wesley
is-
Snipes to replay the role.
Well, that brings us to the end of our Tuesday episode. Thank you for joining us on the Comic Boot. Make sure you go over and check out the...
Streamer's Guide to the Galaxy.
That's what it is. And special thanks to Rock Bottom Comics. Maher, as always, join us on Thursday. We're going to be discussing more in depth a little bit of Wonder Woman and women in comics and comic hero movies.
Spoiler free though.
Yeah, spoiler
Yes,
free.
definitely.
So, but we look forward to seeing you then. Y'all have a good night. I'm James,
I'm Kalen.
And I'm Cody.
and we'll see you then.